And welcome to another live edition of the MNBL game. We've got the Kings who come into this game being 6-1, being in second place, and we got the Sixers who come into this game being 4-3. Both teams had a game yesterday. The Sixers went over the Lakers in a blowout fashion, and the Kings had to go to overtime to beat the Sonics by 2 in overtime. We are already early in this game, and they already have one of the Kings' star players in foul trouble already. Richie Rogers, who had picked up 2 quick fouls, is already in foul trouble. Early score is 4-3. And I'll shortly be joined by Nesta Dudley.
All righty, Andrew, can you hear me?
I got you, Nesta.
Okay, so
I've already done the introduction.
After a delay because we couldn't find a camera mount. Uh-oh.
Ooh, Costa's getting mad.
You know what?
He's got his panties up in the...
That's just Jim Dandy by me. Who do these players think they are? They're minors. They're not even old enough to die for their country yet. They just need to keep their mouths shut. None of your commentary back there. I'm speaking the truth right now. And Mama, you can close your mouth and tell the truth. None of them old enough to die for their country yet, and they all got flippage of the lip. Who's 18? Well, he's old enough to die for his country. Did you sign him up? Are they signed up? Are they signed up? They're signed up for the civil service? So you don't mind we reinstitute the draft? Do you? In any case, back to live action. We have the Kings up by 1 point, 4-3. I'm your host, the Nesta Dudley, along with Andy Robinson behind the camera.
Finally making my return,
I'm going to
Nesta.
go to my official, unofficial stats.
Steele made 1 out of 2.
McMillan's going to take all 3 of these. He French rims it. Steal the rebound. The Jolly Roger. No, but that's okay because we're seeing it down the monitor. So it's looking the way it's supposed to look. Kings up 5-3. Cheridor. And they got Cheridor for 3 seconds.
3 seconds? Did I hear 3 seconds?
3 seconds. Mr. Ice. Mr. Smiley. Careful, Danny.
Coach Cliff Higgins is not happy. He just told his players to shut up.
That's one of the Ribeiro, first third on the team.
Now, I don't know if you were here yesterday, Nestor, but these guys shot terrible from the line yesterday. They were 7 of 24 through the game yesterday.
Who, the Sixers or the
No,
Kings?
the Kings.
The Kings?
Which is one of the reasons why they couldn't bury the Sonics.
That has always been a problem over the years for the Kings. They do not capitalize at the line where everything is free. According to my unofficial stats, Andy, free throws, the Kings are up in the land. Free throws, 46.7. Like coming into the weekend. They're in second.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm joined by the official stats. So I have the official stats and the official unofficial stats. And a pat on my head. This is family television there. You're Matt. I'm telling your husband. You know he's been watching me anyway. He knows I have the hots for you. Been watching me for years. He hasn't had a good night's sleep in 18 years.
Offensive fouls on number 11, Douglas. Second person on the fourth.
I got Douglas for the charge, and I got to tell you, Andy, I didn't even recognize Douglas yesterday.
That's what I was.
He shaved his due.
That's exactly what I was saying.
Brian! Where you going, Brian? Ball's over there! Stay with the ball.
Hickey to Suda.
Come on!
Back to Hickey. Philippe, Hickey. I got to tell you, they're making... Philippe goes all the way and just could not get the friendly roll. Suda breaking ankles, but he just couldn't finish. He's in the... I do have to say, from my vantage point, that looked like that was clean. But I am not wearing the black and white striped shirt. The ref was right there. If it's a foul, it's a foul. But it did look damn good up here. Bangs the front end of two. Sheridan with a rebound. Couldn't get the roll. Suda comes down with the squeeze.
Go and help him!
That's it. At the end of the first 10, but you only seen 5 minutes of it. Kings are up by 3, 7-4. Kings winner of a double overtime yesterday, as I'm sure Andy told you. And the Sixers coming off that 3-game slide, defeating the Lakers yesterday.
I said it was pretty convincingly. My actual words was the blowout over the Lakers.
In any case, the W is a W. So coming into today's contest, the Kings are 6-1. Sixers are 4-3. Sixers trying to get back into madness contention. Today's game, the first game you're seeing right now, Kings Sixers, followed by the Celtics Pistons and the Lakers Sonics.
On a little side note, who you got for the Super Bowl, Nestor?
For the Super Bowl, well, let me tell you, Indy's the overall favorite. I just cannot root for Indy. I'm going for Chicago. And I think Chicago has decent chances. Basically, it all depends on the play of Rick Grossman. If Rick Grossman messes up, then they're going to get their booty whacked. If Grossman could just play decent, manage the ball decently, manage the offense decently, rather, I like Chicago's chances. But in any case, Andy, no matter who wins, because if you watched Around the Rim the other night, and plus you could see it live, not live, you can see it on the blog, atrlive.blogspot.com. No matter what happens in this Black History Month, either Lovie Smith or Tony Dungy is going to be a world champion, the first black head coach in NFL. And let me tell you, with a name like Lovie, hasn't he suffered enough?
Iron, don't be so quick to get rid of it. Come on, Jim.
Sheridan, turnaround, can't get it to go.
Grab, hold, grab and hold. Oh, come on, Brian.
Emmanuel,
He misses the button. on Matt Emanuel.
Sherry. Rogers.
Oh,
Kicked it back out to Horton. That's his shot. Rogers just turned around on that shot. He didn't even try. Second shot. Second shot. Douglas kicks it out to McMillan. Emmanuel, he's going to take all three of these. He front rims it. Beat him. He was hacked in a yak. We're just waiting. I'm just waiting for our two regular commentators to show up. Elijah Feldman and Jim Foley to take over the cablecast booth duties so I can rest my larynx. Larynx is the vocab word of the day. Larynx. Roger, strong rebound. Go up on him. There you go. Andy, it's been a good long time since the Sixers have scored.
It's been a good long time since they had a field goal. They had a field goal the opening minute of the game, and that's the last time they scored a field goal. They've had 2 free throws since then, and that's it.
Pass it to Emmanuel. Cheridor. Cliff Williams is asking Matt Man, you have to be kidding me. I didn't know Matt Man was out there telling jokes.
You don't usually hear Cliff get that angry.
Well, when you miss it point blank like that, and Cliff tried to hold his lip because he has his little apple of his eye right there. But when you miss it point blank.
Told you you could go.
Sheridan knocks down the front end of 2.
Grab that.
Hold it! Don't dribble! Get the rebound before you take off. Swing. There it is. Take it! Oh! It's all right. Good shot. Hustle! Good ball. Good ball.
Yeah, the crowd favorites, and now that's the Josh
McCown. Last season, Rookie of the Year.
Where's he been all year? I don't remember seeing him that much.
Oh, he hasn't played all the games. I think he's missed 2 games.
Oh, okay.
He physically has missed 2 games.
Stay on your feet.
Mentally, he's probably missed them.
Mentally, performance-wise, he's missed them all. But physically, he's missed 2 games.
Stay on him, Jimmy. Stay on him.
Sheridan back up.
Finally, a field goal by the Sixers. That breaks their drought of over 10 minutes without a basket.
Good hand.
There you go, Richard. Up strong. There you go.
Now Cheridor's playing point guard.
Stay on him.
Sheridan's pushing off there, Andy.
So what else is new?
This is going to be Josh McCown's first attempt
He's a good
at the line where everything is free.
And he's a good free throw shooter.
He made his living on the line last season.
That's how he won Rookie of the Year.
He was shooting over 70%.
Oh, that was good.
Oh, that one was good. Kings call a timeout. 4 minutes and 7 ticks left to go in the half. Kings nursing a 3-point lead, 11-8.
Isn't that a beautiful sight to see the scoreboard working?
Very beautiful. It just makes everything easier here. It makes it all easier.
We need one of those portable mics, Nesta, so we can go see what the Kings are saying.
Yes, we brought that in several seasons ago. Matter of fact, I think we did that before you started playing. A couple of seasons. We did it for like 2, possibly 3 seasons in a row before you started playing. We brought the mic right into the huddle, and we had to stop that because there was a lot of foul language going on in there. There really was. You know, we had to stop that after a couple of years. You know, we were starting to. Our ratings were starting to dip. They were getting ready to make us put one of those bugs on the TV, on the screen, adult content or whatever. I don't know. We just had to stop that. But it was good while it lasted, you know. I thought it brought so much to the game when you watched it on television to be able to know what they're saying in the huddle.
Well, I don't know if you've ever been to the Lakers huddle, but on days that Minister Bernard Stroud is not there, there could be some foul language heard in that huddle, so.
It was in the Lakers huddle before he became a minister, and he was one of the language offenders.
Go to him. Over the back.
So what flaws do you see in this Kings team, Nestor?
Say that again?
What weak points does this Kings team have, if you had to point out any weak points?
Well, that was a good Rogers rebound. Well, one of the weaknesses is that they blow a lot of bunnies. That was right there. He couldn't finish. That was a damn good rebound. He just couldn't finish.
But honestly, this team is one of the most well-rounded teams in the league. I mean, they got great defense, they got great offense.
I think that, their biggest weakness is what we just saw right now. The players
bunnies,
yelling at the bench, yelling at the coaches. When things aren't going exactly smooth, there's all these chiefs and not enough Indians, as the cliche goes.
He got stripped butt naked clean.
Josh McCown. 3 seconds. They got 3 seconds. Smackers of the flesh was negated.
How was Cliff not irate?
Good call. You heard Glenn Higgins. He knows he got away with one.
I would seem to bet
But that was. But you know what? 3 seconds is 3 seconds. Good call. Woo! All of a sudden, Jimmy Cherry's turning into a baller. Right before our eyes.
That's a foul.
Costa called the foul.
That was a good foul. That was a good call.
It was a good call. A little late for my taste, but it was a good call.
It was very late, but it was a good call. I think he was waiting for the advantage as they do in hockey.
As always, Glenn Higgins yelling out encouragement to his players. As always.
What's this guy's percentage from the line?
McMillan, we go to the official stats.
Well, he missed it. Chero gets the rebound.
That wasn't McMillan at the line. That was Ribeiro. And 34.6 at the line. coming into this weekend.
Josh McCown makes a good move. And the Kings take a quick timeout. Now, if the Sixers have one of their weakest points, it's the same thing as the Kings. One of the same things as the Kings. They miss a lot of open shots that they should be making down low.
Take your time, take your time. There it is, there, take him. Back, Michael, back. Michael, steal. Back. Richie should have
All right, I'm feeling better about life at this moment. And I'm going to get into position.
He was wide open. He was wide open.
'Shooter makes a beautiful, beautiful play down low.
That's good, Jimmy. Go, Richie. Oh, look out. That's horrible. Good job, Jimmy. Keep him here. Keep him here. Keep him there. Keep him there. There it is.
He was hacked in the act. There was a hoop in the hum.
As soon as this Kings team put on the press, they started creating more and more turnovers. And this game a few minutes ago was 17-12 going into a timeout that the Kings called. Since then, the Kings have gone on an 8-0 run, putting them up now 25-12.
Les.
You're gonna get on.
Go ahead, go. Steal. Michael, steal.
Huh? No.
No, he didn't. Leslie came out. Leslie and Richard.
Hey, Bobby.
Get it, Brian. It's all you. Oh, nice pass. I'll take Brian. That was all you. Good job, Brian.
3 seconds left in the quarter.
3 seconds exactly. At the end of the first half, the Kings are up by a baker's dozen, 25-12 there, Andy.
It wasn't like this until like 2 minutes ago. The Kings called a timeout with just under 2 minutes left in this first half. And after that timeout, they created turnovers and went on an 8-0 run quickly.
Papa Seekers told me go Patriots, but unfortunately this season's done. I was saying go Patriots last week too, brother. A couple weekends too. Anyways, as we said, the Kings are in second place, and as you put it perfectly, the game was pretty close, and it was actually kind of boring until the past couple of minutes when the Kings put on that press to increase their lead. They wanted to put some distance between them, because I am told in yesterday's uncable-cast game that they were beating the Sonics pretty good, but the Sonics came back into the game, and forced an overtime.
Yesterday at the end of the first quarter, it was 12-2. And then the Sonics went back and ended up going up by 10 towards the end of the fourth quarter, and the Kings just fought back in the middle of the fourth quarter.
Meanwhile, the Sixers are going to have to regroup. They came off their 3-game slide with a victory yesterday over the Lakers, but they're 13 points behind the Kings right now for Andy Roberts and Nestor Dudley. We see at the half. Back at the half. Score still 25-12 because it doesn't change during halftime on this planet. Nestor Dudley, and what time is it? I want those commentators to come here. I certainly didn't expect to be working. Good goobly goop. It was there. I didn't do it on Sundays. Horton with the outside J. That's his shot. He didn't connect.
No locker room kiss for you, Brian. Can't make it. Company, man. Swing right. Swing right. There we go. Good boy.
He was freaking the oop. He was going for the alley.
Because I was just about to ask what the Sam hell that was.
They got him for charging.
That was actually a very good call. His feet were set. He had the position. Rogers was not happy about that call.
He's the only one in the gym that didn't think it was a dodge.
Oh, Douglas, Richie Douglas.
Come on, we can't allow that. Get rid of it.
Rivero to Douglas.
Douglas made a strong move.
Oh, Leslie faked him out of his sneakers. Couldn't finish. Horton. Two on one. Eddie. Clean block by Horton. That's how you come back and play defense. Front rim for Steele with the cleanup.
I already saw you put them that $5.
Shooter to Horton. So Jolly Roger comes down with it. So Horton.
Step in front of him. You gotta hustle back. Don't trade him.
Jolly Roger. Oh, they didn't talk to each other. Horton.
He took all 3 of those. Or was it 2?
That's Horton's shot.
Is that a 2 or a 3?
He fell before he even got near him. I ain't never seen a person like you take a dive like that in my life. 24 took a dive.
There you have it. 44 took a dive.
What does he think this is, boxing?
Here you go, Rod. It's all right. Good work, Roger.
Fouls on number 4. Roger Hickey, second personal, third of the team.
Connects on the second of 2, and the back end of 2. Steal. He walked because he got tripped. They're both right. The trippage came first.
Oh, careful, careful. Good. Come on, Ray. Move it yourself. Soft touch.
They wanna grab it. Ethan.
Oh, come on.
Theodore.
Grab the ball.
Oh, that was obvious. Stay home, help.
Into Steele. And they got him on the charge.
That was
They
another
got him on the charge. I gotta tell you, Matt Emanuel sold that well.
He dipped his shoulder into him.
He
That was
sold
definitely a
that well.
charge.
That's how you sell a charge. You know what? That's Woo of the Week worthy. That's how you sell a charge. That was good. I like that.
When you dip your shoulder, you're always setting yourself up for getting the charge called against you. Why doesn't he do that more? He saw it. Did you see how easy that was for him?
Watch it, watch it.
Fouls on the 6 number 11.
Do some men more.
Third personal, second of the team.
That's a pair and a half on Douglas.
So far.
Once you leave your feet, he stops. Fell into his knee. Yes, they can. He was there.
Single leg to the tripod. Higher, right? I mean, it'll be about that same height anyway. You know what I mean? Like if you take it off the... No, you don't do it now, after the game. By taking it off the table, you can leave the monitor on the table and still just put the tripod back here. And it'll be higher.
Yeah, Nestor, why don't we do that?
Why don't we do it?
Magic just had a great idea. You put the tripod on the floor.
Huh?
Put the tripod on the floor. Extend all the way fully. Pull this up all the way fully. Put the table next to the tripod and have everything on the table. 'Cause this just makes it tough on to do the camera.
Coach Magic can always volunteer and do the camera. Oh, I got to tell you, look at Leslie Philippe. Leslie Philippe. Now you want to talk about selling. That was a better sell than Matt Emanuel's sell. That was a good cut. He couldn't finish. Just couldn't finish. When everything goes on, look at Coach Magic. He's messing up the deal we had. Mess with the tripod.
Because I see you sliding. I just don't want to see you sliding. You got your back leg off the back there.
Look at it, now it's crooked.
It's not crooked, it's
Look at
straight.
the basket. Look how the basket's like tilted now.
With 1 minute and 56 left to go in the third, the Kings are up by 10. 34-24.
You messed it up, Magic.
We've seen a couple of good sell jobs. We've seen
You're just making it worse.
Matt Emanuel sell the charge drawn by Michael Twisted Seal, and then 2 minutes later, we see Leslie Philippe with a better sell job,
I don't know.
drawing
That's
a charge
making me
from Oljan Shevardor.
dizzy. I feel like I'm being spun.
You have to cope, man.
Expecting Ricketts to walk in at any time.
The nice little commentators walked in too.
We can make Sunday. That's good speed, Jimmy. Good job, Jimmy. Oh, come on. He was off balance. Wow. Jimmy's off balance. There's nothing you can do with that. Oh, that, yeah. Oh, and bench player's doing it.
Andy, I'm looking. I don't see those guys coming.
Jimmy. Go to the shooter. Walk on shooter.
You tried Bradworth?
I can't get in touch with Bradworth either.
Post on him.
God.
I thought we had the weekend off.
Bradworth's lazy anyway. Wow, that was a lot of net. It barely even touched the net.
Get the baseline. Look out, travel. Let him dribble. Let him dribble. Look out. Look out.
You got Jerry, pitching behind himself to steal. Couldn't finish. And went off the steal. Leslie Philippe has 2 pair there, Andy.
Are they in the bonus already?
Good rebound, Brian.
Gordon on the baseline. No, come back again. Here it is, Brian.
That's Horton's shot. He's almost automatic out there.
And that's all this Kings team needed is another three-point shooter.
Watch the pass. Bobby, like that. Easy. Right there you go. Perfect. Brian, set up down low here. I don't even pray. I think I should stop. Oh my Lord.
Nestor, the Lakers don't even get that lucky, and they have a minister on their team.
No, not at all. Like I tell you, Andy, the smiles on the faces of the Sixers yesterday when they were having a jolly old good time. You don't see those smiles today.
This is putting a smile on my face. I don't know who said it, but what goes around comes around. And at the end of the third, they have gone up by 18 at the 42-24 lead. The Sixers cut it down to, what, 7 at one point?
They had it down within 7, and then all of a sudden now, they're losing by as many as 18.
It's the biggest lead of the day for the Kings. Kings are starting to hit their outside shots, which they weren't doing yesterday, which is really just putting them over the hump where they need to be right now.
That third period, the Sixers started out fast. They were able to shave to cut into the lead, but all of a sudden the Kings showed that things went a little erratic, and when things are out of control, go erratic.
Go help Kenny with the ball. You have to go Iron Man so I can go help Kenny with the book for the fourth quarter. You have to go Iron Man so I can help Kenny with the book for the fourth quarter. I'll be back in a second, Dan.
Oh, damn it.
No, I'll give you money. God, I'll give you money.
Iron Man, this is ridiculous. He has to do the book because Lisa can do the camera. Lisa's good at camera. Please, could you, Beanie? You want to do the camera? She's done it before. It's only 10 minutes. Okay. Well, hurry up. What are you waiting for? Is it unlocked?
I think so. I'm not sure.
Let's see. We got to unlock the tilt, unlock a pan. Where's the pan?
Bobby, don't let him get inside position on you.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
You can put on the headphones.
Do I really have to? My hair looks awesome today.
Let him roll.
Can nobody see your hair? We just got to guarantee. Okay, I see the levels. I guess you don't have to put on the headphones.
Hold it.
It's only Nesta talking.
Slow down.
They got him for traveling.
His foul is on number 13, Jimmy Cherry.
That's on 13, Jimmy Cherry. That's his second. He has a pair of them. Kings are in that press. No, excuse me. Sixers are in that press.
8 fouls on number 2 foul. One of that is third personal. Double bonus for the Sixers.
Sixers are in the double bonus. As a team, they're shooting 46%. Cheridor penetrated, but he couldn't finish.
Oh no, he's trying to get out of the way. You can't call foul when he's trying to get out of the way.
No, you're the king of the fouls.
Fouls on team number
You're on paper.
14. Is fourth personal.
Never ran away.
Richie Rogers has 2 pairs of fouls. Cheridor. If the Jolly Roger had sold it, I think he would have got it.
They got you.
Come on, don't settle. We don't want to settle for short.
McMillan doesn't get the roll.
Grab it, Michael, where you going?
Into Cheridor.
Come on, Michael, steal something from high. Ball was right in front of you. Look out, Brady. Here you go.
Down to steal. Doesn't get the 3-point. 44-31. Kings up by 13.
No fouls for
if Jolly Roger would just fall down, he'd get the charge. That's the second time. I'm hearing some colorful language out there. It'd be nice if they blow technicals. Very colorful language up here. No timeout, no timeout. You can't have the timeout. Timeout's taken away from you. You can't have it. It got taken away from you.
Take him! Take him! Oh, come on. Right off his hand. Base! Look up, Roger!
Sudik to steal.
Charge! Nice job. Look up.
The Kings are just running away with this. Whoa. All you have to do is look up. Almost intercepted. He's going to spot up and take all three of these.
Look up. No. Drop it.
Leaf's taking it by himself. Didn't hit a doggone thing. He knew he was coming out. That's why he was going to get his.
Give me that half court. Give me that half court. 2-3. Roger, in the corner, in the free throw line. There you go, Brian.
Team fouls on number 21. Brian Holmes, second personal, double ones, and 6.
Yeah.
Cherry there with the cleanup. They got the Jolly Roger for steps.
Hi, Kevin. How do you feel? Good.
State fouls on number 21.
The game. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
No, Costa overrules it. Is he gonna end the game taking shots? No, he's not gonna end the game taking shots. Final score, Kings 59, Sixers 41. Oh, wait, 3 shots. No, he is gonna take the 3 shots. He will take the 3 shots. Shot 1 does not go in. Shot 2 is doo-doo. Shot 3 is good. Final score, 59 to 43. The Kings will improve. They only have 1 loss. The Kings will improve to 6-1, 7-1 possibly. The Sixers are again playing 500 ball at 4-4. Incidentally, Lisa Ruggiero behind the camera saying we'll see you at the games.